Hi there everyone, it's Catherine Middlebrooks from BRB Yoga. Today I wanted to share some simple quick tips to help you pick things up off of the ground or off of a table to ensure that you are protecting your core and pelvic floor and hips as you do that. So let's dive in. I talk all the time about the importance of maintaining proper alignment and how important that is to keep your core healthy and safe postpartum. But what do you do when you need to be picking things up, bending over, basically the things that you do all day, every day when you are caring for little people? Well, the first thing that I want to share is the hip hinge. This is an extremely useful movement tip to have in your arsenal. This is going to be especially helpful when you're picking things up off of tables, when you are bending over to spit your toothpaste out in the sink, basically whenever you are bending part way down. It's not going to be as appropriate for when we go down to the floor. So the hip hinge involves literally hinging at the hips. You want to imagine that there is a bar that goes across at your hips, and you can soften your knees just a little bit, but then you take your upper body as if it is hinging over that bar. You may find you can't go very far before the backs of your legs start to say, okay, that's enough. That's fine, that's your range of motion for this. But again, this can be really great if you are going to pick something up off the table, as I said, spitting your toothpaste out in the sink, anytime you are bending halfway forward. Now, when it comes to getting things all the way off the floor, the hip hinge becomes less useful because at some point you're going to hit a point where you can't keep your spine straight, and instead you're going to round and go down, and that crunches the belly. If you have a diastasis, it can put some more strain on that area. So if you're getting things up off the floor, I have two options for you. The first, you can partially hip hinge and partially squat. That's going to take you all the way down to the floor. Get your thing, come on up. That is going to be a really nice way to build some strength in the legs and the glutes, but also keep the integrity of the core as you go down. Now, if you have a lot to pick up off the floor, that is going to be unrealistic. Your body's going to get really tired really quickly. So in those cases, what I suggest is that you actually take yourself all the way down to the floor. If you're picking up like a room filled with toys, get a laundry basket. Go ahead and collect all the toys, stick them into the laundry basket, and then come up one leg at a time. That's going to be a lot better than just constantly bending over, rounding your body to pick things up. So I hope you enjoyed that tip. Happy moving.